All right, guys, welcome to the first module of the new course. And as I said in the previous welcome video, right now we're going to talk about fundamentals for this part of the course. And nothing is more fundamental in the Facebook advertising world than the Facebook pixel. So the pixel is the heart of everything you do on Facebook, in my opinion. And I think for most people's opinion, it is the foundation that allows you to retarget, build custom audiences, extract data, mine that data, get great reporting, optimize your ads, and allowing Facebook to optimize your ads for you. And so it's really the place that we need to start at anytime you're talking about Facebook advertising. So what you see right here on the screen is the pixel page with inside your business manager. So when you're in there, for me, it's frequently used. If it's not, it's under your assets. So if you haven't created your pixel, this page will look a little different. It has a great get started step-by-step process that allows you to create your pixel, name it. It'll give you a page that looks a little like this that tells you to install your pixel. So it'll give you the base code. You can just click here to copy it. There's a thing called advanced matching, which depending on your level of tech savvy, you can kind of ignore this. If you're a data nerd and kind of you want to get more and more data, you can use advanced matching, and essentially it's going to pull more data from the pixel from your website. So it's going to pass through email variables, phone number variables through to your pixel. So that's an option. The next step obviously is to pick out your event codes. So the pixel at a base level really is just firing every page. You can create up custom audiences based around page URLs, but it's not that sophisticated. So really you need to get familiar with event codes. And events are going to track everything from when somebody searches something on your website, when they add to the cart, when they become a lead, when they complete a registration, when they complete a purchase. So this is really necessary if you want to do any type of scaling and optimization with your Facebook ads. You need to have the actual event codes installed on your website, in your funnel, to really optimize your ads and ensure you're getting the most bang for your buck for every dollar you're paying on your Facebook ads. So typically for most people, the lead event and the purchase event are kind of the two, and the view content are kind of the two or three most popular and valuable events that you've been tracking for. So if you're running an e-commerce store, that purchase event is really the number one. If you're doing some lead generation, you have a lead magnet, you have a funnel, the lead event is really effective there as well. So the great thing right now is that a lot of the major platforms are making it easier and easier for non-tech people to leverage Facebook Pixel, Google Analytics, all the code that a few years ago you used to have to know some coding to actually install the JavaScript, install the code. Nowadays, for most of the platforms, it's very, very simple. And you no longer really need to install these yourself. There still are plenty of platforms for custom building a website. If you're using ClickFunnels or another funnel builder, you're going to need to get familiar with this, and I can do that in another video. But if you're running Shopify, for example, Shopify has made it very, very easy to track all these events and fire on every page by simply in your Shopify admin under Online Store and Preferences, right below Google Analytics, you can just drop your Facebook Pixel ID. So you can come over here. Here's my Pixel ID. I copy that, bring it over here to Shopify, and paste it. And so when you do this on Shopify, and I'm assuming a lot of people watching this that are running e-com are using Shopify, and if you're not, you might want to reevaluate it. And so now with literally just dropping a string of numbers into here, my store is tracking everything. So ignore this connect retarget. This is a power tool that I'll actually talk about later in the course for really advanced pixel tracking. So ignore that for right now. But what you'll see is things like page view. Let's go down to add to cart because I clicked the add to cart button a second ago. View content. It's pulling all that data, and I no longer need to know the code to actually track all this. Up until probably a year ago, you used to have to know how to code a lot of this. So this is really great for beginners and non-tech people. You literally copy and paste, and you're pulling all this data. It's being passed through from your pixel, from your store to your ad account, and now all your ads you're running, it's tracking all these events. So when somebody clicks on an ad and they come here and they add to cart, it's going to fire back to Facebook, to that ad, to the attribution, and say that somebody added to the cart from this ad. So really powerful stuff. The Pixel was just recently updated to include things called microdata. So it's pulling in a lot more data now automatically. all this open graph data. So basically everything on this page is now being pulled in to Facebook through the pixel. So microdata is one, and then anytime a button is clicked now, this is really powerful. It's recognizing everything on that button, so the add to cart button, button features, form features, and it's recognizing that somebody clicked this add to cart button. So you just increase the number there. And this is the Pixel Helper tool on Chrome. So if you use Chrome, this is a great tool. You can actually check, make sure all your pixels firing and everything. And so again, it just tracks everything. Now I just initiated checkout, so it's going to fire there, and it's going to, pull all this data through. So it said that I subscribed. I click checkout. It's going to show a page view, and it's really the backbone of anything you do from a Facebook retargeting standpoint. So again, really powerful. This is the super easy if you do it through Shopify to track everything from a pixel. And then from here, you can actually see all your pixel fires. So you can come in here the last 14 days, 7 days, today, and I can take a look and I can see all the events. I can do a more detailed page open and actually see the raw pixel fires. So I can see date, device, parameters, referral URL. So if you're a data nerd like me, this is great stuff. You can hop in here and get some high level insight on your pixel activity. And so again, I come here to see devices. Where this is really powerful now is not just for optimizing your ads, but the new Facebook Analytics, which we're going to hop into in a few sessions down the road, because that's where you really are getting the most value out of this data. You can really manipulate it, analyze it, compare and contrast it, and it's a must if you really want to spend a lot of money on Facebook and make more money. And so again, the pixel is really the backbone. This is going to be the foundation that everything we do on this course and everything you do with your Facebook advertising is built on top of. Custom audiences, retargeting, manual bidding, optimizing your ads, all of that stuff doesn't work without understanding your pixel and having your pixel installed. So again, Facebook Pixel, this is fundamental 101. If you don't have a pixel installed on your website, you don't have your custom events set up on your website, you need to stop any media you're spending and do that first, because that's really the kind of step one before we do anything else, is making sure the data is being tracked, it's analyzed, and being attributed back to the correct ad. So this is Pixel 101. Again, we're going to kind of delve into down the road Facebook Analytics, custom conversions, showing how to install some of these custom events on things like ClickFunnels if you don't have Shopify or a place that's made it very easy to install that. So those will all come a little down the road on this fundamentals. So I hope you enjoyed this little walk down Pixels 101. And again, if you're already kind of familiar with this stuff and this stuff is basic to you, feel free to skip ahead a little bit, skip past some of the fundamentals and go into the strategies, go into the tools. I'm kind of doing this chronologically, but at the same time, you can kind of pick up throughout the course and feel pretty comfortable there.